should be easy. Why should it not? When all you want is to be loved, is to be loved. But love ain't easy. You taught me that. I let you in, now you want out, now you want out. I don't understand why you hurt me. I don't understand why you wanna let me down. Can't understand. Was it all worth it? You played me good just for a rush, just for a rush. So now I wrote a song about us with tears running down my face. Now I wrote a song about us, just trying to fill that empty space you left behind. You left behind, you left behind. You left behind. You left behind, you left behind. Can someone help me to find love again? 'Cause all I want is to be loved, is to be loved. Can someone free me from all my doubts? Feels like a prison, I want out, now I want out. I don't understand why you hurt me. I don't understand why you wanna let me down. Can't understand. Was it all worth it? You played me good just for a rush, just for a rush. So now I wrote a song about us with tears running down my face. Now I wrote a song about us, just trying to fill that empty space you left behind. You left behind, you left behind. You left behind. You left behind, you left behind. So now I wrote a song about us with tears running down my face. Now I wrote a song about us, just trying to fill the empty space you left behind. You left behind, you left behind. Oh, you left behind. You left behind, you left behind. Time goes by and yet I wonder, are you and me still the same? Are you still loving the game? I know I don't. You cast your spell and I went under. I know the laughter and the pain. Will I ever love again? I don't know if I can take it anymore. So I stay here and hold my heart when you walk out the door. Made a promise to myself and I repeat it in my head. Set your mind free, set your mind free. No one knows what I've been through, but this is the end of me and you. Set your mind free. Made a promise to myself, this time I will keep it. Where there's a will, yeah, there's a way. With every smile, with every tear, I know I will make it. I'm gonna see a brighter day. Oh, oh, oh. A brighter day, a brighter day. Oh, a brighter day. Time goes by and yet I wonder, why do we put each other through hell? Why can't we just get over
Kia ora katoa and welcome to Harcourts Holmwood. It's 10 a.m, my favourite time of the week when I get to stand up at this fantastic rostrum in front of this marvellous crowd here at Harcourts Holmwood for our auction day. Always an exciting day, and I feel privileged to be here as your auctioneer. I'm one of two auctioneers actually. Hayden Broadbelt is my fellow man with the hammer today. In fact, we've got two hammers up here, Hayden, so you can take your pick today. I'll just introduce you to some of our key players here today. Luke Jansen is on your left, to my right. He's got a clipboard in his hand. He'll be spotting and recording those bids as you fire them out from the floor. And Nicola Cray, who's our manager here at Island 2, Harcourts Holmwood, she's going to be doing the same. Now, you'll see the people dressed in the Holmwood livery that will be here to help you in your bidding. Seems like the middle section's not the most popular today, all out on the flanks, but we'll be working around you, helping in the bidding, and if you see these people alongside you, they're just there to help you and can be very good at getting buyers over the line and into your next dream home. Good luck today to our sellers. We appreciate you choosing Harcourts Holmwood and our consultants to represent you in the marketplace, and we take that responsibility very seriously and wish you the very best in selling your property today. Welcome to those who are joining us online. We stream our auctions over the internet at homewood.co.nz, so remember to tune in on Wednesdays at 10 a.m. It looks like you're very busy at your desk when you're doing that, and welcome to our colleagues who are watching as well. We've got our CEO around the place, Tony Jenkins. He's going to be watching over proceedings today as well. I think we should just run through the rules of auction. We want to be crystal clear with how we're going to engage in the auction room today. For some of you, it might even be your first time, Shane, probably not yours, but we'll just make sure we're all on the same page. I know that you will know, first and foremost, that the owners have specified confidential reserve prices. Your job's to bid up to those and reach them, and if you do that and you're the highest bidder at the end of the auction, then you're going to win the property. I will just touch on what happens if we don't reach the reserve in the initial bidding, can sometimes be the case, and it doesn't cause an end to the auction. No, what happens then is that we pause the auction and we'll have a chat with the highest bidder in one of these rooms over here, and then we give you the chance to become the buyer in that negotiation. I don't think I'm too biased when I say that auction's the best time, Lucy, to buy and sell property, because if properties don't sell today, they get passed in, the agent has to go back to everybody in the marketplace. That includes conditional parties, so you do have an exclusive opportunity that you enjoy today. Make sure you use it. Sometimes during those negotiations, don't be in the situation where you're waiting with extra interest, expecting the property to come back to the floor, because sometimes it doesn't. The owner has the right to withdraw the property from sale at any time, and that's in the case where the negotiations become a satisfactory conclusion. So if that happens, you may be disappointed. Don't go there. Hayden and I will be nominating bidding increments. We don't place any limitations on you. Good luck in your bidding strategy. If your bid's not in the best interest of the auction, we can refuse it. We would do that. If there's any disputes, sometimes when the masks are on, it's a bit tricky for the auctioneers, but we'll just resolve those and work through it. No problems there. If you hear the team from Harcourts with phones to their ears or standing with buyers bidding, we'll point those people out to you just to make it nice and clear. And what we'll also point out, if we have to place a vendor bid, have you heard about vendor bids? It just means you're not bidding. We'd be well below the reserve price if we're placing one of those, but we'll be abundantly clear if we're doing so. The final thing I can tell you is that, boom, the hammer falls. Congratulations if you are the winner of the auction. And all you need to do to tidy things up, to formalise the sale, to evidence that sale is just your signature on the agreement and popping a deposit into our trust account. Just 1/10, 10% of the purchase price is all you need to do. That is the rules. Hopefully you're all crystal clear. Good luck in your bidding. We're going to move on to our first of the day. That has been reserved for Sophie Fern from our INROOM office. Come and stand up here too. You work with excellent people. I know you've formed quite a relationship with your owners, but probably not for too much longer, of 11A Angus Street in Sydenham. So Margin Antonius, thank you very much for the opportunity. The presentation of your property has been exemplary, and we appreciate that, and I know how much you've enjoyed the campaign with Sophie. So good luck to you. 11A Angus Street, it is in Sydenham. It's such a central location, isn't it? And it's a freehold estate that you buy today on 193 square metres. The legal description's accurate and there's no change to the chattels, and the settlement date has been struck down for the 25th of May 2022. If you've pre-arranged a different date that's been agreed in writing, then you're in the box seat with that as well. Well, the old Angus, we say it's a pedigree property. It's well bred, all right, and really strong, robust, spacious property that you're going to enjoy. Being so central, I think that's a big part of the appeal, obviously, but you would think it would be noisy and busy, but you're down the end of the cul-de-sac, You've got Bradford Park right beside you. It's so pretty, it's quiet, and great houses that surround you. This one's well designed. You need no effort to keep it as looking as good as it is, and I think you're going to enjoy all your time at leisure. Great layout, spread of living downstairs, totally dedicated to that. Big kitchen dining, lovely lounge situation that connects to that courtyard. It's private and sunny, and no maintenance needed there. That's what we like. Huge bedrooms upstairs. You've got the internal access garaging and extra space there, but you'll love being around the parks and walkways. Hop, step and a jump to the Colombo. City's so close. Port Hill's not too handy as well. Sophie, you're itching to have that last word. You go ahead and do so.
I just wanted to say thank you so much to Antonio and Marge for the privilege of bringing this property to the market. It is really special. It's extra large. It's unique. It was designed well, thanks to Marge. To the bidders in the room today, bid well, bid confidently, and good luck.
No luck required. I'm sure you've got your strategy ready to go and leap out of the blocks and start me away with an opening bid. 600,000. Good bidding, good start. Harcourts team bidding away at 600,000. Nice strong start. Has it deterred the competition? Where do we go from here? Pop a 10 on quickly at 600,000 for this urban city proposition. At 6, first call. Second call, silence the stern response at this stage. And third call at 6, saying 10 or better. 610. Well, ooh, see Shah's working on the phone with a bit. 610 and 6. 620, nicely done. At 620, working in Team Zhao. At 620, that's the bid to beat. Shah, get the next one out quickly because I'm sure this young lady's going to bid. 630, yes, she's in. 630 and 640 come straight back. At $640,000, 3 good bidders in the race at this stage. Freehold proposition at $640,000. Great big bedrooms. I'd be fancy 645. 650, okay, I thought that would be the bid of the day. It's $650,000, fairly bid and offered, and in front. Nicely done. You're in the front row, Sydenham is pumping. 6 and double 5 now. 660, the Holmwood bid, the music fans at 660. We've got vibes aplenty here at 660. First chance at the figure. Second call at 660. What's going on in the back corner there? Third call at 660. You're popular. 665, timely. 70 straight back. I love a quick response like that at $670,000. At 670. First call. Shah Davis from our team at Ilam is working hard on the telephone with the buyer. Maybe a 5, maybe a cheeky 2.5 could be the thing to do here. At $670,000, first call. Keep talking, Sophie. What's your suggestion for your bidder? At 670, once I'm calling it. AirPods getting popped out here. Second call. 675. I like it. It's 675. 676 puts up the 1. Now you'll be excited by that. It's 676. 676. Just a 1 on front. Just nudge through that. Call it 77 if you like. It's 676. Even better. I've insulted you, man. 680. Put you in front. It's 680. First chance. Get 682. Good bid. It's 682. Simon, it might be a good time to ask you a question. It's 682. 685 adds a 3. Yes?
Changing instructions.
We are on the market. We're selling. There we go. Your bid is leading, Sophie, so I can sell now at 685. Definitely going to be a new owner at 685. First call. This is it. This is where we dish out the middle, sir. 685. Once I'm calling it. The mighty Angus. Puts up a single. Quickly now at 686. 90's a good bid. Good strong bid. I'm seeing the body language here. It's 690. Is there time for 1,000? First call. Second call. Third call, sir, we're selling. It's $690,000. Who's on the move to Angus? It's 690. Final, and it's going. The property goes. I sell. No late bids. Congratulations, you're moving in. Gone and sold. Really, really well done, Sue. You bid fantastically, but that's the top effort too. Thanks, Shah, for your bidding. Sophie, excellent work. Antonius and Marge, champions.
All right, folks, we'll move through to our next lot. P, you all ready to go? As I said, ladies and gentlemen, we'll move through to our next lot on our catalogue today, that being number 26, Oakhampton Street in Hornby. By way of formal introduction, of course, gentlemen to my left, Peter Fitzharding, Brian Buckingham down the side of the room. They've been your marketing experts for this particular property. I know they have enjoyed good numbers through their open home, testament to the quality of the offering we have for you here today. Well, buyers, of course, I'll take you to the contract itself, 26 Oakhampton Street in Hornby. Folks, it sits on a cross-lease freehold parcel of land, 1/4 share, 1/4 share in all that land covering 1581 square metres more or less. Being flat 1 deposited plan 69718 and garage 1 deposited plan 69718 and lot 3 deposited plan 16169 contained on that certificate of title being CB40C volume 503. Settlement dates for those bidders amongst us here today has been placed down for Friday the 17th of June 2022 or earlier or later by mutual agreement. Interest rate for late settlement 15%. I'm sure that won't worry anyone here today. An extensive list of chattels. Well, that list has been circulated to. No additions nor deletions to that list. They are as circulated. It is a quality offering indeed, folks. Well, buyers, of course, I will just turn your attention to the screen, take you back through one final time. I had the opportunity to meet our birthday girl here today, and as a gentleman, it's always rude to talk about a lady's age, but what I can tell you here today is she's celebrating the 10th anniversary of her 20th birthday, so you don't need to be a mathematician to work that out. So happy birthday to you, Abby. Well done indeed. Buyers, at the moment I walked in the house, of course, the log burner glowing nicely, double glazing throughout this particular property. You are met with a wall of heat. I do love the location, the Hornby Hub just around the corner. 3 good size bedrooms, of course, and I love those French doors opening out onto that sunny north-facing garden area. So it is a great opportunity for the buyers amongst us. I know we have interest in the room here today. As I said before, its proximity to the Hornby Hub, countdown, Mitre 10 mega just around the corner. I commend you on the bidding. I will provide the very last word to Peter Fitzharding. Pete, over to you, sir.
Thanks, Hayden. On behalf of Brian and I'd love to thank our owners very much, Abby and Monique. To the bidders in the room, bid strongly, bid confidently, make sure the auctioneer can see your bids. And happy birthday.
Well done. Thanks, Peter. All right, folks, opening bids. Look for your hands in the air. A nice gesture directed towards me. Opening bids. Show me the way. Well, thank you so much and welcome to the bidding, sir. 450,000. We're moving along over and above that number now. Let's say we move along in tens, nice and easy. We jaunt along the road to home ownership here today at 450,000. You'll see it up on screen now. 60 I'm looking for if it is in the room at 450,000. Would expect a sea of hands flailing in the air. 60 now, thank you so much, and welcome to the bidding now. 2-horse race at this stage. 70, can I say, sir, 460,000. 460. At 460,000, then the hammer will rise. 70, welcome back, 470. 470, inviting you back in. 80, is it? Absolutely on the nod. At 480. At 480,000. 480, inviting interest from this side of the room as well. At 480,000, square in front. At 480. Are we in, out? Are we done? Silent at 480? 90 on the nod, 90 now. Door's been left wide open for 500. Come on through, close it behind. Of course, 510, astutely bid. At 510 now. Like the style, wanting it more, should give you confidence. At 510 now. Is it 520, absolutely. At 520. 30 now. 530,000. At 530,000, the hammer rises. At 530,000. Happy to take a 5 if it helps, sir. At 530 down in front. A 5 if it helps. But don't let me limit you in those denominations. Always will take higher, of course. Just trying to make it easier for home ownership here today, or potentially an investment opportunity. At 530. At 530, are we in, out, done, silent, holding the bid? 535. Welcome back. At 535 and 40. 40 now. always exciting when other people want the property, so it means you've made the right choice. At 540, at 540. Desirability. Opportunities lie in wait for you here today at 540,000. Hammer rises. First time, I call it away at 540. Twice the money at 540,000. Third, last time, last opportunity. Take a 5 if it's there. 40. Otherwise, I'll just have to pause the auction, speak directly with our highest bidder at 540,000. 540. Any further bids? At 540. You're still smiling, so it indicates you've still got a few more dollars tucked away, perhaps. At 540. At 540. At 540,000. Any further bids? Thank you so much. I'll take the 2 and extend the courtesy. 545. 545. Straight to 50. That could be the winning bid, sir. At 545. 545. Take the lead. Take charge of the bidding here at 545,000 down in front. Any further bids, buyers? Once I call it, twice. Third, final time then at 545. Any further bids across the room? Still happy to take those 2s if it's there. Well, I will just pause the auction. Still not quite at a level I can put the property on the market. I'm going to have a quick conversation with our highest bidder. Folks, the auction is still open and live. I will come back to you in a moment's time. We can have a quick conversation. And of course, Abby, Monique, let's go.
You cast your spell and now and under. I know the laughter and the pain. Will I ever love again? I don't know if I can take it anymore. Yeah, so I stay here and hold my heart when you walk out the door. Yeah, made a promise to myself and I repeat it in my head. Set your mind free. Set your mind free. No one knows what I've been through, but this is the end of me and you. Set your mind free. Oh, hey, yeah. Oh, oh, right, yeah, yeah. Oh. Made a promise to myself, this time I'll keep it. Where there's a will, yeah, there's a way. With every smile, with every tear, I know I will make it. I'm gonna see a brighter day.
Let's continue on our program, folks. Whilst the negotiation continues on Oakhampton, I get to invite my friend and colleague Cindy Lee Sinclair from our Mirrorvale office. Cindy, in marvellous McDougall, where I know you love to operate. It's a magical spot. It's a wonderful community of people. Colin and Vicky, I think you're testament to that, and I'm sure that your friends and neighbours are watching us online. So, number 40B McDougall Avenue, it is in the heart of Mirrorvale in our Christchurch city, and like I say, an area that Cindy does specialise in. It is a freehold estate at 404 square metres, Lot 3, deposited plan 321207 in the Canterbury Land Registry. Now, I've got no change to the chattel list. That is exact. The very 1st of June is the settlement date that we have got struck down. If you're working to an alternative date, that's absolutely fine. I have been made aware that there could be some phone bidding on this auction, so you won't be surprised to see that. But take a look. I think it's a striking looking home. It's just a shining example of a contemporary executive family home in the heart of Mirrorvale. It has been beautifully maintained and faithfully updated over the years, both inside and out. It's got a real heart to it between the soft and hard floorings, but I love the layout of living. It's expansive, but it's perfectly proportioned. Great big windows for the sun to track you around from your chef's kitchen right round into your lounge. Courtyard and garden is absolutely magnificent. If you pull the old weed out once a month, that's all the work you're going to have to do, but if you're entertaining, you're going to love it as well. Bedrooms and bathrooms on both levels. In fact, 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. The master suite is sumptuous. For those not keen to be up and down the stairs, you've got your accommodation downstairs. I think the wonderful thing about this property, Cindy, is that it's going to suit a multitude of different people. I think couples who've got grown-up family that like to come home a little bit, grandchildren, but if you've got your family on the up, you know you've got great school zones. But I think it's for the discerning buyer, one that's going to enjoy the stroll down to the Maryvale Village and absolutely love this community. Cindy, could you just have the final word before we start the auction?
Yeah, this property is actually very dear to my heart because I was actually the second owner many years ago, and I actually love what Colin and Vicky have done to the property. They've taken it to that next level. Certainly. It is a beautiful property. The neighbours are amazing. And I just wish everyone all the very best in their bidding today.
So I told you discerning buyers should take note. There we go, Cindy. Okay, 40B McDougall Avenue. What a tremendous address. In our lovely leafy suburb, where do we start for a home of this calibre, of this magnitude? Deserves a good opening bid. Who's going to fire it for me? What's it to be? What's the strategy you've been thinking of? Folks, you can start away any time. This is your chance to dictate terms. Carpe diem, as they say. The heart of our best area, I think. Harcourts Holmwood, Maryvale Central. What's it to be? Would you start at, say, an easy figure of, say, 1.5, surely? $1.5 million would be, I think, a reasonable place to encourage you all in the bidding. Get those fingers in the air. Who'll start me there? 1.5 should be easy. Not even at land value there. We'll sell you a glorious home. 1520. Cindy bidding for a buyer on the telephone says 1,520,000, and away we go with our first live bid of the day at 1520. I'd recommend 16 as a place to go. If you're going to compete, do so now at 1520. First call, beautifully renovated, absolutely improved. Second call at the peak of its powers at 1520. Third call, a super enclave, 1520. Where's the competition? I'm on that third call. Sir, I'm looking your way at 1520. Who competes? Third call. Cindy, I'm going to take a vendor bid at 16. I'm not going to hesitate. I'm comfortable to do so at that level. I think you should be back at 17. Let's get going. Let's get busy on behalf of the owners at 16. Won't change hands there. Not in this area of town. Absolutely not. Once and I'm calling it on a vendor bid at 16. Second call only. Third call at 16. Who says, say 50? At 16. 20 on top here. I'm at 1620. Doing it bite size at 1620. I would say 17 is where you want to be. At 1620, first call. Welcome into the bidding to your buyer. Jamin Marshall working with. Really a 10? Should we do it a little bit economically? I've just got to have the suit back at midday. That's all. At 1620. I'll say 30, Cindy, at 1630 on your behalf. Puts up 10. Not the strategy I would have employed. You'll go straight to 17, I'm sure. At 1630, first call. 3 bathrooms in this home. 10 again, 1640, okay. At 1640, no one's really dominating here. At 1640, these people are on the phone. Who's here and now to bid and take control? At 1650. Okie dokes, at 1650, just spit these 10s out all day, I'll count them. At 1650, go the 17. 60. 16 and 60. First chance, like I say, easy buying at these levels at 1660. First doubles it up and says 80. Making some progress at 1680. Good stuff. Your progress into the village will be easy. It's a lovely street, McDougall Ave. One of our very, very best. 1.7. Now we're getting going. We're getting some rhythm. We're getting some cadence. Sir, 1720 if you like, at 1,000,007. First chance. Sir, second call. I've got 17 over here, down with Jamin's buyer. Third call at 1.7 million. 1720. Good on you, even stepping it up again at 1,000,007 the quarter at 1725. Match the motors. I think 18's a good bid. You tell me. First call at 1725. Second call. Third call, like I say, discerning buyers. You'll love the area. You'll love the community. Most of all, you'll love 25 on. 1,750,000 or 1 3/4 now, I'm saying, Cindy. At 1,750,000. Both bidders flanking me side to side at 1,750. You're flanked by lovely people who live here. You're tucked down the lane at 1,750,000. Second call there, 1,750,000. Third call, what's the response? We're still at a level you should be excited about bidding, Cindy. Oozing value. We've got some class. We've got some sophistication about the home at 1,750,000. Where to from here? Put up another 25. You've got to stay in the race at 1,750,000. I think we'd all write the cheque at this level, let's face it, at 1,750,000. What's it to be? Coming second. We don't issue silver medals in this room. At 1,750,000. No better over here. Jamin, you're leading, not at a level I can sell. You know how it works, I'm sure you do. I'm pausing at 1,750,000. Hayden, you might be ready to return to the rostrum. I'm pausing on McDougall. The auction's it's open, it's live. We're at 1,350,000.
All right, folks, we'll take you back to Oakhampton. Thank you so much for your patience, obviously working hard with our highest bidder and Amy, our owner. Ladies and gentlemen, I pause the auction at 545,000. I return here now with an increase in the bid. The bid currently stands at 549. Just confirm that for me. Thank you so much. And my owner's instructions are very clear. We are on the market. We are selling here today for want of a better bid. Buyers at 549,000. 549 for want of a better bid. The hammer will rise. I'll count down 3 times. If there's no further bids, then I sell this delightful property to our new home owner. Of course, a gleeful cheer will come across from Amy celebrating her birthday here today. Well, buyers, hammer is up. I call away 3 times. First time at 549,000. Twice the money at 549. Third, last time, last opportunity, 549,000. Are we in, out, done, and son? It looks like we are. Well, congratulations, the property is going. It's going. Property is sold indeed. Congratulations. Well done. Amy, fantastic stuff. Monique, we'll just take a quick pause, folks, and we'll move through our catalogue to the next auction.
Good negotiations underway, and congratulations on Oakhampton. Let's move on, you busy people, and we'll carry on in our program today. J1 and Ruben Bishops, what a team. Again, hailing from our Ilam office. And we're going to Stavely Street, which is a fantastic street in Avonhead. It's a really important street in Avonhead. Lovely, big, wide boulevard, as it is. We're on the corner here at number 108. Jay, you're the spokesman today. Good on you. You've been diligent in your endeavours and representing the property. Ramsey, thanks for your instructions. Sandra might be watching on for us. And lovely to meet young Gina yesterday as well. So here we go at number 108 Stavely Street. The agreement will identify it, and your legal advisor will have confirmed it is a cross-lease and freehold. A lengthy but accurate legal description that will have been ticked off by you as well. No change to the chattels, and you've got good settlement terms too, coming in at the 11th of July this year. And we do have some flexibility in that regard, but a good date that's been set down. Here we are. Love the inspection that I did. I'm fond of the area. I don't live too far away, and I know the property and enjoyed having a look through. Such a lovely, comfortable dwelling, and it's full of light. It's very, very sunny. On that corner spot, you've got an excellent garden, and it's a really warm and light house. The double glazing that's been added has just absolutely made it. Really comfortable carpet, big lounge, flows well, easy access on that northern side to your garden for the youngsters to play with. It is a lovely botanic area. You've got a number of parks around the area. The shops are just 100 metres away. Avonhead Mall also. I'm fond of the One Good Horse, which is a lovely eatery, good for families as well. And it is a family area. You've got good-sized bedrooms, internal access garaging, contemporary in the decor. It is just there and ready for you to move right in. Jay, you've loved this campaign. You've met some nice people. What's your final word to them to commend the property?
Thanks, Mark. I just want to say, Ramsey and Sandra, thank you so much for trusting us, for putting this lovely property on the market. You've done an absolutely amazing job for the renovation, and I wish all the bidders in the room best luck. And this will be a perfect starter to get on the ladder. Thank you.
So too, affordability, there's no doubt about that. It's what we still enjoy in Canterbury. Strongest real estate market in the country. Who's going to be part of it? Hush to send. Well, let's not dilly-dally. I mean, I'm happy to start at a level where you would all be comfortable. High threes, something like 380 to start. I mean, I'm sure we'd all be bidding at that level. Why don't we just get into it and get going? I'll give you the platform to begin your ascent. Let's go at 380. Who says here and now? Some conversations happening down here. Bit of strategy playing out. Avonhead is really rolling at the moment. Great family area. Well, I'll take a vendor bid. I'll steady the nerves for you. Give you the route to ownership at 380. We've got to work above that figure. Someone's going to bellow out 400 for me. I know they are. I'm bidding for my owner at 380. Obviously won't change hands at that level. I've said we're affordable. First call at the figure on a vendor bid at 380,000. Second call. I don't want to hear anyone lamenting they can't get on the property ladder here in Christchurch. Comfortable, solid abode. The Summer Hill Stone. Third call at 380. It's rock solid in the proposition. Who's my rock star starts the bidding. I'll go to 4 on behalf of the owner. I'll take your silence as strategic. First chance. Vendor bid at 4. Can't be fairer than that. Second call. You've got privacy. You've got sunshine here. Third and final call on a vendor bid at 4. You should be gobbling this up. At 4, with that garaging, it's proven, it's trusted. You love the locality. At 400,000, yes or no? Are we bidding, Jay? I've had a couple of vendor bids I'm not going to do anymore. At 4, for goodness sake, this is good value. Has to be here and now. You don't want to be competing with others who aren't as fortunate as you to be in a position to bid. At 4 and 00, the head of the Avonhead, just down in Belrudri. Heaps of playgrounds, heaps of park. Avonhead Mall. What's not to love? No bids coming? prefer to line up with the others? Well, might probably prefer to speak with you, Jay, rather than me. Ruben, you've got some work to do. I'm going to increase that vendor bid to 450. I mean, obviously still at a low level. You've got to be above that. You won't be surprised about that. I know you'll have the ammunition to compete above that figure. Luke, I'll put it back to Jay and Ruben's hands, so we'll pass it in. Ramsey, we keep on working. Gina will have to keep those blocks tucked away in the weekends again. But at 450, that property's passed in and available. Well, he's 1 from 1, this fella, so we better get it back in there.
All right, thanks, Goldie. Good to be back. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll move through to our next property on our extensive catalogue, that being number 5, Lodestar Avenue in Wigram. Stefan Moyer, he proudly brings the property to the market. Unfortunately, Stefan unable to be here today. The dreaded COVID has got him. He is laid up at home, but he is watching live, so good to have you on board there, Stefan, at holmwood.co.nz. Great to have you online. Well, buyers to the contract, I now take this wonderful offering, 5 Lodestar Avenue in Wigram. Buyers, it sits on a freehold title, all that land covering 596 square metres more or less, being lot 262 contained in that, in deposit plan, 451077, in that certificate of title being 574283. The settlement date, well, that has been placed down for the 9th of June 2022. And I believe there has been no additions nor deletions to the chattel list. If you are bidding to buy here today, it is deemed that you have read, you've understood and accepted all the terms and conditions that have been available to you throughout the marketing campaign. Well, buyers, I had the opportunity to step through the property last night, met our wonderful owners, Desiree, Richard. What a glorious family home this is. For those of you who've been out to Wigram of late, it's extraordinary what is happening out there. Situated, of course, in that beautiful Wigram Skies subdivision. This particular property, well, it boasts 4 good-sized bedrooms. I love the fact that it's got those 2 well-appointed living areas as well. Brick construction, that's always a bonus when you're purchasing as well. For the water heating, I do love the nice wee touch. You've got your solar panels on the roof there for the heating of the water, just an added bonus. And its proximity, of course, to the hub of Wigram, just around the corner there. You've got Ruakura Park there, the landing, great eating establishments around there. It is a fine offering for you, and I commend the property to you, buyers. All the very best in your bidding here today. Well, buyers, I look for your opening bids. Start me away. Call it where you see it. I'm in your hands. One at a time, a simple man. I count numbers. Where do you see the value, folks? Well, part of me thinks I may have stumbled into a mime convention. A little confused. Certainly got interest in the room and outside. Well, buyers, your hesitation certainly won't be mine. I'm happy to start the bidding on behalf of the vendor here today at 850,000. 850, vendor bid, start me away. 850,000, move you along in 25s. Over and above that number now, ladies and gentlemen, at 850,000. 850. Quarters on from here, if you like, at 850. 850, 75, take me north. One step closer to ownership here today at 850,000. Silence, the response surprises me. Well, 75, 875, no hesitation from me. Now another vendor bid at 875. At 875,000 buyers, are we in, out, done, silent? Well, leave me with no other option, folks. What I will do, I'm going to position this property, I'm going to pass the property, and if there's no further bids, I'll place one final bid on behalf of our vendors here today, and that being 925, at 925,000. My owner's expectations just a tickle north of that at 925, ladies and gentlemen. So if you are here to bid, this is your chance. I'm happy to take a 10 over and above that number now at 925,000. No more vendor bids, otherwise I'll pass the property in on that vendor bid at 925. Folks, once, twice, third, final time, 925. Well, Stefan, I will formally pass the property back to you. All the very best. I know you have some people to call. Good luck with that. Desiree, Richard, good luck. We'll get a sold sticker on that front sign out on the gate there in no time. Folks, I'll hand you back to Mark and move on to our next offering.
Jenny Rolton, representing the boys, number 3, 128 Bishop Street. Jenny from our St Albans office works with Tim Jenkins. Alex Little, part of the team as well. You're very formidable, Julia. They're keeping all the things together that are necessary. And here we are working with a brand spanking new inner city dwelling. And I think we'll be very excited about that. I know you've represented these clients on a number of occasions, Jenny. And I have heard on a number of times this is their finest work so far. And that's coming from a very high base as well. So I think you should be excited about that. At number 3, 128 Bishop Street. It is in the midships. It's got glorious sunshine. And I think the style and sophistication on show here is extremely impressive. And a good thing about it is the tenure is freehold. That gives you lots of control. It's a great tenure to be had. Title's still to be struck, and that settlement will occur 10 working days after that time. What I can tell you is that the chattel list is unchanged also, and it is ready to go for you to be the first and brand new owner. And I think I'm hearing lots and lots of people now who are saying, you know, we're done with the suburbs. We've seen how the city's improved so much. And we've had North Island visitors just endorsing that fact. The city is world class. Let's live close by it. City fringe here, so you've got the best of that. You're so close to it in walking distance. But also you've got a nice, quiet, leafy end of Bishop Street. It's a wonderful locality. What do you want to see in that inner city sanctum that you've got? You want great design. You want sophisticated style. You've got a fantastic layout here, as you can see with me on the presentation, but to a high specification. That's the difference. There's no corners cut here, no expense spared in the way the property has been appointed. Generous in the living. You've got that sunny look. Look at the kitchen there. It is just going to be a gravitational field pulling your guests and family towards that. You'll even get a little helper in the kitchen if you're not dining in the city. Glorious flooring, the bench top engineered stone, highest quality. 3 bedrooms, all with beautiful en suites. So the 3-bathroom situation, I think the thing about these developer guys, they understand what people are wanting in the marketplace. Internal access garage and just lovely living with that sun on your deck in the garden. Jenny, it really is a superb example.
Yes, as Mark just touched on, I've worked with these developers for in excess of a decade now, and in my opinion, it is the best product that they have presented. They've listened to the market, great floor plan, but also Bishop Street, I think undeniably it is probably one of the nicest streets in St Albans.
It's beautiful, yeah.
And certainly close to all amenities. So those in the room today, I certainly encourage you to make your decision to buy obvious.
Well, I think you're going to be pretty excited about moving in here. It's a great opportunity. Who's going to start us away? Number 3, 128 Bishop Street. What's your first chess move for Bishop? Is it 8? Is it stronger? You tell me. It's high quality. Be the first person to move in. All your leisure time will be your own. You don't have to lift a finger. Just lift one now, that's all. $800,000 vendor bid to start. Let's get going. I can be the protagonist. I need a bid from the floor. At $800,000 vendor bid, I'll work with the 20. I'll make it easy for you. At 8, the finishing is exemplary. First call at that figure. Look at the blend in the decor. Claire, even you'll be impressed with that. Second call. It's got touch of the master on it. Third call to an ultra high standard. So you could say 20 for me easily. Once on that figure, second. 20 should be easy. Third call on the window. I'll go to 20. Be quick though at $820,000. Don't have long auctions by myself. You say 40 for me, sir. You just do so as quickly as you like. Second call on the vendor bid. 820, Jenny. I'll put these buyers on notice here. Third chance. At just an easy 820. She paces the floor looking. I'm not seeing a hand in the air. We're going to that third stage. We'll do so rapidly. I'm not going to dilly-dally. Just a slight increase in that vendor bid to 850. We want people with a budget in excess of that. There's some great buying on offer here with those 3 en-suited bathrooms. Take your last look, but come and line up. See Jenny Rolton, Tim Jenkins, Alex Little. They'll be waiting for your call. Property's available above 820. That's my final vendor bid and passing through. Up to you now.
troubles fade away. I was once got so deep into me, but tonight I won't let that out. Gonna make myself forget about you, baby. Gonna make my head forget your name. Tonight I'm gonna dance the pain away. Forget your name. Oh yeah. Feel it in my body, feel it in my feet, and it feels so good inside. Don't need any
session, and we've got an exciting catalogue at the 11 a.m. session. Just you gentlemen on the wall, you Harcourts boys, please. Just a moment's hush, if you don't mind. We're just about to go into our 11 a.m. session. McDougall Ave, it's got to be still available. We have had an increase in that bid to 1,850. The property is still available at above, but it's got to be above that figure. That's a pass-in figure on the property. So you need to go back to Cindy Lee and Molly and get your interest in for that superb property, 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom in the heart of McDougall Ave, tucked down the lane. That's an exciting opportunity for you. When we go into our 11 a.m. session, I've just been informed 49A Trafalgar Street, that is now going to be called next week. We've had some legal things that have popped up just at the 11th hour, nothing major, but it's actually going to be in the advantage. There's going to be some monies be transferring back to the new purchaser by way of the insurance money from the driveway. So we need a week just to regather on that. That's our 10 a.m. session. We're going to be back with Sledmere, Michael Chan at 11. I think we've got a couple of minutes, Hayden, have we, just before we wind into it, or perhaps we could even start into it. Okay, well, let's go through the rules of auction. Thanks to those who have joined us in the second part of our auctions today on this lovely Canterbury autumn day. I can still say autumn, hopefully. Yes, we've had a nice start. This gentleman over here on your left, on my right, is Luke Jansen. This is my fellow auctioneer, Hayden Broadbelt, today. Kyle Sutherland has just taken over the scribing duties. Have you? Or just having a read of the Woman's Weekly, Kyle? No, that's good. And Tony Jenkins, CEO, in the back corner. Tony, I'm sure you'll join me in welcoming people here. We've got some exciting opportunities coming up for you. We always thank and acknowledge our vendors who have shown us their trust, put their valuable assets in our hands, and we take it very, very seriously. Those good owners have set confidential reserve prices. You won't be surprised to know that. And if we reach that reserve in the bidding or go past it and you're the highest bidder at the end, well, you're going to be the winner of the property. That's quite a simple concept, isn't it? What happens if we don't reach that reserve? Don't panic. We'll pause and negotiate with you if you're the highest bidder, offer you the chance to become the buyer, and enjoy the exclusivity of opportunity that you enjoy when you bid at auction. If properties don't sell, they get made available to the wider marketplace. That includes conditional parties. You'll find it a much more pleasurable experience buying at auction, sir, I can assure you of that. Sometimes when we negotiate, the owners can instruct the auctioneer to come back to the rostrum and say, folks, we've had a happy negotiation out there that's been concluded, a handshake's taken place, maybe an elbow touch in these days, but the property's been sold and withdrawn from the auction floor. Sometimes people are waiting to have another bid, so don't fall into that trap. It can happen, and make sure you're the highest bidder at all times. That's what I would say, because the owner can withdraw the property. Doesn't happen every time, but it's always a risk. Auctioneers can nominate the bids, the bidding increments. We don't limit you. We work with your bidding strategy, but your bids have to be in the best interest of the owners. Otherwise, the auctioneers can refuse them, and we sometimes do. If there's a dispute in the bidding, sometimes we're getting a few muffled bids from behind the masks, then we'll just simply resolve those. We've got the right to do that. We've got the exclusive right, Hayden and I, to place vendor bids. Now, you may have heard us in the 10 o'clock session placing the odd vendor bid here and there. They're always well below the reserve price, and it just means you're not bidding, but you've got some work to do, so get those hands upward if you hear that vendor bid called. If you see our team from Harcourts bidding for buyers, Hayden and I will identify those people to you. Quite often the case, we have some phone bidding authorities in this late morning session, so you can expect that to happen. We'll identify those people to you, as I say, and we'll identify you as the winner if you're the highest bid when that happens. And we'll give you a clap, maybe a high five from your loved ones, maybe even a hug before we put a pen in your hand to autograph the agreement, formalising the sale, but of course getting that 10% deposit into the trust account, and you skip away as the new owner. It is absolutely as simple as that. Michael Chan, our St Albans man, are you ready to commence the first of the session? It's Sledmere, Super Sledmere, great opportunity. Mark and Elise have done the hard yards. Look at that garden. It's absolutely superb. Who's taking the credit for that, Elise? I wonder, is Mark, you get the bragging rights on that. So it's a superb opportunity in Burnside, really good area, fantastic community, and you'll be excited about moving in, I know. Number 127 Sledmere Street, cross lease and freehold. That's the tenure that you enjoy here. There's a couple of bonus chattels on top of all the standard ones as well. So the fridge stays, and the moisture master in the home, that's an absolutely key asset. And whilst you're moving on the 8th of July, you've only got a month or two to wait before that spring garden emerges. And I know how special that is. We'll touch on that, Elise, just there. Lots of good shots from that. Love that shot of the living room that you're going to enjoy. And Michael, I know you sell a lot of properties and houses, but It's nice to have the opportunity to say we're genuinely selling you a home. It's got heart and warmth, a lot of authenticity in it. Nice, easy and relaxed spaces. There's been a lot of fun had in this big lounge out on this garden that you're going to enjoy as well. The garden is just simply magnificent. It's really secure for kiddies and canines alike. And the Buxus is looking beautiful, but wait till springtime when it absolutely pops. You've got the fruit trees that are bountiful. I can absolutely say that. Great bedroom options in the home. There's a lot of fun to be had. There'll be scissors, paper, rock for who's gets what. Master gets the best of it. The home's blessed with sunshine and absolute warmth. The versatility in the garage space, the studio room that you've got there, that's exciting too. But you'll love being part of this community. It's really an educational precinct in Burnside. We know that because you're surrounded by the very, very best. And you've got the feel, you've got the heart. Michael, you've put your heart and soul into it. What's your final word before we commence?
So first of all, I'd like to thank Mark and Liz for entrusting me, to market your beautiful property and home. And also, it's actually, Mark's that right. It's not only the property which is at a good location with excellent school zone, it's also a perfect ground to grow some yummy fruits and flowers. Some proof here. Look at that. There's what you can, it's bonus.
Strawberries,
I haven't told you before, so there's something you will get, in the summertime. Okay, but most importantly, actually, this is the place to grow the family and to raise some beautiful children. That's what had happened to my lovely vendors and the family in the last 5 years. So, dear buyers, this is the day to start your new chapter of life. Be strong and good luck.
Lovely words, Michael. Good stuff. Start away at Sledmere. Who's going to be the lamp lighter and get us underway in the 11 o'clock session? Gillis, you just right in the nick of time to start me away at Sledmere. Who booms it out? Here we go. Welcome in, sir. Good luck to you. I see you've got a couple of young'uns there who'll enjoy living there as well at 550. There's my opening bidder. Where do we go from here? It's an easy place to compete at 550. Do you want to put a 20 on or go straight to 6? You tell me. 550,000 bid for the superb family home here in Sledmere. We've got the heart, we've got the soul on our side. First time at 550. Second call, where's the competition? Third call at 550. 70's the bid I seek at this point at 550. Where's it to be to compete with these good people? Well, that'll come from the owner, sir, because we've got some work to do. I'll just say 70. You keep working for me. We'll see if we can get you there at 570. You're all welcome to come in. I asked my starter back. You might say 90. You might go to 6. Your strategy's good so far. At 570, 600. Well done. Fairly bid and offered. At 6. Who says 10 or better? Come on, I can't make it easier than that. First call, 600. These good people wanting to move in. Second call. Third call at 6. I'm not placing any more vendor bids. If you're going to bid, do it quickly. Otherwise, I'm retiring with these 4. We'll have a chat. At 6, appear to be my only one at this stage. Let's have a chat in private. No more vendor bids. See if we can get you in there. I'll come and offer you the chance. So let's pause that auction. Hayden, you're going to go carry on to Karamu. Welcome to those joining us online, by the way.
Goldie, do you want that? Goldie? Thanks, Mark. We'll move through to our next lot, our next offering in our catalogue, and that is number 26, Karamu Street, of course, in Christchurch. Proudly brought to the market by the dynamic duo Maggie Rankin, Michael Fisher. Great to have them here, of course, and our owner watching on live at holmwood.co.nz. I know Maggie, Michael, they've enjoyed good numbers through their open homes. A great campaign, as I'm sure you would agree. It is a stellar offering for you, quite a unique offering, and I'll go through that in a moment's time. Well, buyers, to the contract, I now take you. This particular property, 26 Karamu Street. It sits on a freehold title. All that land covering 759 square metres, more or less, being Lot 4, deposited plan 15127, contained in that certificate of title being CB4D Volume 516. The settlement date for our buyers amongst us has been placed down for Friday, the 17th of June, 2022. Interest rate for late settlement, 14%. I'm sure that won't apply. Everyone looks of good character and able to settle on time. Maggie, no additions nor deletions to the chattels list. I see that as quite an extensive list of that, so nothing there to report, which is great to see. Well, buyers, to the contract, to the property itself, turn your attention to the screen. What an offering it is. Maggie, Michael, as I said, they've enjoyed good numbers through. No surprises there. Unfortunately, our owner, unable to attend here today, but living on the property, renting out the six bedrooms, plus, of course, the workshop there. Slight change. We did have it at market at 7, but it is 6, as you'll see there as well. Living on site. Sees the opportunity here today, buyers, as I said before, what you can do with that accommodation, with those accommodation options as well. The location of this particular property, well, it couldn't be easier for you. Its proximity to the Canterbury University, just 450 metres away. The parks, the green spaces there. The great schools are all close as well. Fantastic to see. The bus connections just around the corner there as well. It is such a unique offering. I know our owner, well, he is moving on to a new opportunity and has said to Michael and Maggie, look, I'm prepared to sell the property, thus the auction. I'd like to get into my next offering. So that provides an opportunity for you here today to put your hand up, to place the bids, to move in and to enjoy the offering. Maggie, I'll give you the last word. What do you say about the property?
Thank you. It is a highly unique offering with so many accommodation options. So to the bidders in the room, I wish you well. To my vendor, of course, thank you. But to the bidders in the room, go well. Thank you.
Thank you, Maggie. All right, folks, your time to shine. Look for your opening bids. Call it what you see it. I'm in your hands. Hands in the air. Where do you see value? Silence once again. Surprising or unsurprising, as we've seen here today. Opening bids. I often find these options work better with some form of audience participation. Well, buyers, your hesitation certainly won't be mine, as you've seen here today. I'm happy to start the bidding on behalf of the vendor here today at 750,000. 750 vendor bid, 750 to kick it along. Down the path of ownership here today at 750,000, move along. Over and above that number now, let's say we move along in 25s, if you like. 775, I'm looking for current bid on behalf of the vendor at 750,000. 750. Hammer rises then for the first time. Twice at 750,000. Third, last time, last opportunity. Thank you, 775, and welcome to the bidding. All the very best in your endeavours to purchase here today at 775. Are we in, out, are we done? Silent at 775. You see it up on screen there. Quality offering, unique at 775,000. When do properties like this with the accommodation aspect come to the market? I ask you at 775. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll pop another vendor bid on behalf of the vendor now to 800, straight up to 800. No hesitation from me. I know for those of you who have explored the property, you know the value is there at 800,000. I'll invite you back in for 10. I couldn't be easier and fairer than that, holding the hammer. Again, looking for another 10 on top at 800,000. An outdone son, just a simple 10 on top. Buyers, that'll be my last vendor bid at 800,000. At 800,000, is there 10 on top? I'll simply pause and discuss with our highest bidder at this stage. We do have conditional interest waiting in the wings, and interest certainly in the room here. This is your chance. You haven't spent $1 yet. At 800,000. Buyers, any further bids? Once, twice, can't tempt you back in for 10, surely? No, shaking the head. That's not the head motion I was hoping for. Well, I'll tell you what I will do. Let's just quickly pause this auction. I will have a quick conversation with you, see if we can get you across the line, folks. Don't go anywhere. I will pause. The auction is still open and live. I'll come back to you in a couple of moments.
Stroll downtown this evening when I heard music echo through the night. The same old songs that I heard the night before. So I started running so I wouldn't be too late.
Stewart Street, not quite yet. We're going back to number 127 Sledmere Street, working with these good people here. Now, you'll remember we had bidding at 6. We've had a good chat. We've got a winning number that's been put forward. Dan, just call that out for us. 687,000. Guys, you're on the move. Your happy years at Sledmere are over because these new people are moving in. It's 687,000. Property goes once, twice, and third call. Lockie and Billy are moving in at Sledmere Street. It goes. Congratulations, team. Gone and sold to you. Well done. Thanks, Mark and Elise. Michael Chan, another exemplary campaign that's absolutely fantastic. I'll just take a pause and we'll be back on the rostrum in just a moment. Thank you.
I didn't think that I would ever see your face again, but I was wrong. Yeah, I was wrong. When I got close, my heart was pumping to the beat that was blasting through the night. And on the street, the crowd was jumping, singing songs and dancing through the night. I didn't think that I would ever see your face again, but I was wrong. I can't believe we're dancing in the street. All I ever wanted was to get close to you. Now I'm burning up in your atmosphere. I can't feel my feet while we're dancing in the street in the neon light. What the music gon' reveal through the night.
Folks, we're going to move on in our program. Negotiations continue on Karamu, but we've just got a slight tweak in the order, so we're going to bring Tataki ahead of Stewart. So 8 Tataki Street in Parklands, the stylish abode in the primo part of Parklands is what I would say. It is stylish and snazzy, and that's why we had to have some ultra cool agents to take on the job of marketing it. So that's why we got Marie Sherry and Kyle Siebert on the job from our Island 2 office, and Maria just touching base on the telephone. We've got Andrew and Tony who've given us our instructions and kept the property in the condition that you've seen it into. And I'm sure you've been impressed with the presentation, the layout and the overall dimensions of the home on this freehold estate. It's a nice, even, neat, succinct 600 square metres, and it's lot 199, deposited plan 357411, all contained and described in that certificate of title with the unique identifier of 23339. The list of chattels is exact. The settlement date is the 8th of July. That's a Friday, and that's the day before the All Blacks take on Ireland in Dunedin. So we'll all be clear on that. Take your last look. Saturated with style. It's a really great design, this one, and I think it's got that modern feel to it, hasn't it, with the high-pitched ceilings. I think the subtle split in your big living rooms, because you've got that separate lounge and your big day-to-day family living room. The kitchen is chic and contemporary, and again, it's going to be a great area for family banter. Good kai is what we're looking for here, but you'll have lots of assistance and at least some good conversation partners whilst you go about your daily meals. The connections to the outdoors, well, they're undeniably effortless, aren't they? Soaked in sunshine, a great yard, so secure, very, very private, unimpeded northwest aspect. That's what we love about it, and really a blank canvas for you to get on top of. The big lounge separate, perfect for the multiple generations, great for the youngsters. They'll be breaking out the Cartoon Network in there while the adults can enjoy the big family room. How are you going to use it? Are you going to use the full 5 bedrooms, 4 bedrooms and an office or hobby room as well? So you've got that versatility. The breadwinner deserves the master suite. That's absolutely superb with your walk-in robe, ensuite, pardon me, and the outdoor access too, which is lovely, great garaging in the home. And it's an area for lifestyle, I believe, and lots and lots of parks and reserves for you to enjoy, and good schooling around the area as well. Marie, what's the final word? We're going to go to Tataki. Say ta-ta to Tataki, perhaps.
Ta-ta to Tataki. Just a big thank you to Andrea and Tony, all the work that they've done in presenting the house for sale. It's a beautiful street, and properties like this don't come up in there very often, so good luck to all the bidders.
Thanks, Marie. Let's get underway. Kyle and Marie have done the hard yards. You've just got a little bit of work to do to get there. They say ta-ta. Who says hello? Don't be so rowdy. Come on. 780, welcome in. Good to see you in the bidding. Hope we can get you there. Cool house. You'll fit right in there. Good on you. $780,000. Race to 8. Come on, let's get going. 800,000. Good on you, Sue. Welcome into you. At 8 and 00. We'll go another 20 if you like. Yes, she does at $820,000. We're doing well. 2 in the race. Who joins in at $820,000? An area for lifestyle, sir. Cool, sleek, modern home at 820.40 if you like. Yes, he does. 840 without hesitation, 60 on yours. At 840, yes, 60, staying back in front with my good starter at $860,000. Great place to entertain. 880, sir. Good on you, the half mile, as they say. At 880, and you just whiz through to the 9 if you like. At 880, away from you, over on this side, as I search the room. Full competition for you, ma'am, at 880. Second call there at that figure. And she says 9. Dutifully done at 900,000 right here and now. 20 if you like, sir, at 900. Solidly built. 905, good for you. 905,000. Puts himself back in front. Just by a cheeky 5 though, ma'am, at 905. I'm happy to offer you the same courtesy if you like at 905. You've been courteous to me. Would you say 10 for me? At 905, first chance at the stage. Second call. It's got that mod feel to it. Third call. Convenient place to live. Love the yard. Spa's staying, I believe. At 905. Secure yard for all the toys. At 905. Feel that grass under your bare feet in your backyard. You'll have a lot of fun there, man. What are you saying? I'll give you 3 chances here at 905. There's the first of them. Don't worry about who's on the end of the phone. I've always found forgiveness easier than permission to ask for. Second call. 906. 9.10, sir's a good move. That's an astute bid at 9.10. Judiciously done at 9.10. Would you say 9.11? Probably not the best number. 9.12 might be the place to go. Say 9.11 for the Porsche fans, Duncan, at 9.10 at this stage. First call. Second call at 9.10. Shake of the head at 9.10. Third call. Anyone else? Before I offer this gentleman the opportunity at 910,000 here at Tataki. Sir, you're in the lead. I'm not quite at the level I'm authorised to sell. Not too far away, though. Would you mind just popping into that room with the penguin there and we'll have a quick chat with you? I'm just going to pause that auction. We'll be back for Stewart in just a moment with an update. But the auction's open and live now.
When you say you feel low and good things are hard to see, when you
Just your attention on Tataki Street, folks. Working with this good gentleman who could be saying hello, as the owners have decided they're saying ta-ta to Tataki. Tony, can you call out your new bid, please? 916,000, and I'm going to announce, thanks to Andrea, Tony, that we're on the market. I'm going to welcome you coming back in, but Luke, can you just say to that young lady, her minimum bid is $5,000 if she wishes to compete. That's the minimum increment I will accept from you. At 916, we're on the market and saying it's 921 or better. At 916, first call. Put on a fiver, you're in the race. Second call at 916. Third call at 916. At 916. For the first time, 5-bedroom home, 4-bed and office, modern feel. 916, final chance. 21 if you like. Any better bid? Some late excitement. At 8 Tataki Place. Tony, you're in business. I look right. I look left. I'm looking down the middle at you, sir. Property is going. Not a whisper, a whimper, a wink or a wobble. At 916, property goes, it goes. Tony, congratulations. You can probably shake hands with your departing vendors. That's gone and sold. Well done. Good on you guys. Thanks for your bidding. It was just about that settlement date was the reason for that, so that's fine. Congratulations, Marie, Kyle. Thanks for watching on, and we are good to go. Right. Well, I think this is the one we've been waiting for, Limo, isn't it? And simply a scintillating opportunity, a scintillating proposition that we enjoy here today. I work with a lethal trio of gentlemen, Jack and Stephen Marshall. Jack, you've got the spokesmanship. Mike Drummond, with his commercial expertise, has been on the scene as well and helping you on every step of the way. Mike, there you go, looking resplendent in the NAI colours. I must say, thank you to the opportunity, Joe, for offering this to the market. I know it's captured your imaginations, and I'm so glad to be and privileged to have the opportunity to hold the hammer in this regard. We're right in the smack bang of our marvellous metropolis. You know where we are at 34 Stewart Street, Christchurch Central. What a position. And glad to be offering it to you. Number 34 Stewart Street is a freehold proposition as well, freehold estate at 334 square metres, more or less. It's Lot 3, Deposited Plan 10310, in Certificate of Title, Volume 437, Folio 226 in the Canterbury Land Registry. Now, I haven't got any change to the chattels, and we are guaranteeing you vacant possession. That will occur on the 23rd of June, or by the agreement that you may have made in writing that we'll abide by as well. I have got an additional clause that I want to mention to you as well, that Jack and Stephen, Mike have furnished you with this about clause 26, just about the seismic assessment and the beam that is going to be repaired with all good intent, hopefully by settlement, which is by the 23rd of June or the date you're working to. So there's some work to be done, Jack. The details are in the clauses, but it's going to be done faithfully by our vendor, so thanks very much. If it's not complete by settlement, we will pass you the money over. That's been set aside for that $3,500, but we've got the right team on the job to get that done, so I would say that's a clause in favour of the purchaser without any doubt as well. So I think you can picture yourself in any city in the world when you're ensconced in this superb example of apartment living. And I hope you've given your imagination a good old workout, that it's had the best workout it is, to see how it's going to work for your wants, for your needs and your dreams. It's totally configurable to absolutely how you want. You've just got so much space, upward, outward, and with the loft situation as well. Whatever your purposes, whatever your intent is for it, because it is mixed-use zoning, of course, then you know it's underlined by the quality. It's a masterful fit-out, the superb heating options, the security, the technology in the home, that chef-grade kitchen that you enjoy in there. It's all there for you. You've just got to put your imagination on it, put your style on it. One thing's for sure, though, you're at the heart of our marvellous city. It's the most central position you've got. You're into the cafes, bars, the Metro Sports Centre, gyms, activities, but the jewel in the crown, I think, proximity to Hagley Park as well. Jack, I've said too much. I want you to put your thoughts on it too before we start the auction.
It's a tricky property because I could speak about it until this time tomorrow, but I won't. I just want to say thank you, Joe. It's been an absolute privilege working with you. This is such a unique property. I've never seen anything like it almost in my life, let alone in real estate. If you want to find something like this, good luck if you do not buy this one. Exactly.
She's a 1 in a billion. Okay, 34 Stewart Street. It's an exciting day. Let's get into it. Who starts the bidding? 700. Julissa Albangren Harcourts bidding away there at 7. Reasonable place to start at $700,000. Where's the competition? Is it 20 or better? You tell me. You might want to put on a 50. At 700, it's ultra secure. It's ticked up to the max. At 700, first chance. Second call. At 7, it's easy. Let's get involved, Limo. Would you say 20 on the nod? Bid here at 20, sir. Welcome into you. 750 jumps it up 30. She's got her strategy worked out. In the heart of the city, it's robust, and 20 on top, sir, is 770. 770,800 straight the way she goes at 8. Get involved and say 20 for me, sir. 820, I just had it there, but I'll say 30 for you, sir. You come in at 30, happy there. 20 with the gentleman here, and puts up 10. At 820 at the moment, first chance, welcome in, sir. At $820,000. 850, welcome into you. Just speak you to the punch. Jules at 870, no problems. At $870,000, 900, nicely done. At 900,000, puts this gentleman in front. Special chance, Urban Nirvana at 9. First call, sir, another 10 if you like. At 9, twice. Third call at 900. Welcome in. Aaron Johnson, Harcourts, 920 with my man down here in front. At 920, Aaron. 10 more's 30. $930,000. Urban Chic, back comes Jules at 950. Nicely done. At 9.5, puts up 10 again at $960,000. All the action over this side at 960. What's your dreams? What's your hopes? What's your needs? At 960. Need another bid? 10 more, 70. 980 with you, sir. You've done your DD. Going to work for you perfectly at 980. You walk absolutely everywhere. Secure courtyard. Another 10. 990. She's good, this girl. Jules, $1 million. One and all the zeros at $1 million. No surprises here. At 1, who says the 10-10? First call at $1 million. Second call at $1 million. Got 10, sir. Third call at 1, another 10. Got $1 million right here in front. 1 and a few zeros following. Gentleman holds the bid. At 1, final in at the rear, at $1 million. Sir, I need to talk to you in private. You hold that bid. I'll just have a quick conversation with you in that middle office. We're pausing on this nice round figure. A little bit of work to do, not far. Sit tight. The auction's still open, but we're going to get these people into it.
All right, folks, thank you so much. I appreciate your patience. Just going back to our lot, 26 Karamu Street there, I appreciate your patience. I was working particularly hard with our highest bidder down in front and our homeowner on the phone, Michael Maggie. Ladies and gentlemen, I paused the auction on a vendor bid at 800,000. I return here now with an increase in the bid. The bid currently stands at 910,000. Just confirm that for me. Thank you so much. 910,000. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm delighted to say, and based on the contract we have in front under clause 2.6, the vendor has exercised that right to withdraw the property from sale, and the property will be sold here today for want of a better bid. So 910,000. Congratulations. The property is going. Property is sold indeed. Well done to you. 900. So Goldie, I'll leave it over to you. One more to go. Thank you.
Exciting news as well. Okay, 34 Stewart Street. Jack Marshall, Stephen Marshall, Mike Drummond have teamed up. I've been working with our lead agent, Limo Song, working with good people. And folks, thank you for your bidding, but clause 2.6 has been exercised in this regard with a bid that's been increased to $1,120,000. I'm glad to announce, delighted to announce to these good folk and that beautiful little girl, you're the new owner of 34 Stewart Street. It is gone and sold. Great campaign, guys. Very, very well done. Superb marketing. Limo, thank you. On behalf of the whole team at Harcourts Holmwood, Hayden, Tony, Luke, and team, have a great day.